Tonight is Meatless Monday, and we are having some black beans, some white rice with some lime juice, some Brussels sprouts with some garlic salt on them, and then we made wontons last week, and we had some leftover wrappers, so I just fried them in some oil to go with this. So tonight for dinner, we're having, for Taco Tuesday, we're having kind of deconstructed tacos, and it's going to look even worse when it's on the plate, so I thought I would show the components. This is our last bit of freezer meat. So we have some ground chicken, taco seasoning with some salsa and some torn up corn tortillas. We have some cilantro lime rice, the fixings for a taco. Here's the deconstructed tacos all plated up. Here's what we're having for what's left Wednesday. Basically, we had some rice left over from Monday, so I made some fried rice. And we had another serving of udon noodles, so I boiled those and used the leftover Brussels sprouts. Made some more seared scallops. And then we had a cold red cabbage coleslaw in the fridge. It's basically just red cabbage, cilantro, lemon, canola oil, and a little bit of garlic. So in here we have some leftover lime cilantro white rice, some black beans, and then I just added some Montreal steak seasoning, a little extra garlic salt, even though this probably has a lot of salt in it, some paprika, even though I think this has paprika in it, and then I'm just going to throw in some sriracha, an egg, and some of this olive oil hickory smoked flavor. Here's what the patties look like when they're all cooked and done. We only have some really crunchy hard bread, so we decided just to have the patties on the side with a salad and the french fries that we made for our burgers. And then as a dressing, I just mix Dijon mustard, oil, olive oil, balsamic, and a little sriracha, and I think that's it. And I should just show you a quick clip of our dining room table. So this is it, and it is out on our patio with that view. Tonight for dinner we're having tortilla soup, and I'm going to leave the link to the Pinterest page that I got this recipe from. There's just a few changes that we're making. So it called for red or orange peppers. We only had green peppers, so that's what we're using. It also calls for onions, but Pat is allergic to onions, so we're not going to use that. So since most salsas you buy at the store have onions in them, I'm going to use some chopped cherry tomatoes and some spicy green chilies. So those are some of the changes. This is a cup of dried beans. The recipe calls for canned beans, but we usually just use dried beans. So I measured out a cup when they were dry, so it'll probably be a little extra than a can. So I'm just gonna throw that in, and then some corn and some vegetable broth. Here's what the soup ended up looking like. The green chili can that we put in was actually hot instead of mild, which is what we usually get, or medium, so it is pretty spicy. So I went ahead and added a little bit of heavy whipping cream since we don't have any sour cream to add on top. And then this is the bowls. Basically topped them with some avocado, cilantro, and cheddar cheese is mixed in there. And then we fried up some corn tortillas that we have in some oil into little chips. So I'm just going to place that on top. Okay, we were going to do a stir fry tonight, but we've been drinking, we've been playing video games all day. We want something easy, so it took me about 5 minutes to, not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes to chop up some vegetables that we had in the fridge, and then a couple more minutes to shell some shrimp. Now I'm just going to put a couple scoops of rice in the rice cooker, 4 scoops of water, a couple tablespoons of butter, about a teaspoon or so of oyster sauce. Then I'm going to add the vegetables. So we have carrots, green beans, some zucchini, some mushrooms, a big portobello mushroom. Then I'm going to put some raw shrimp on top. Then I'll add just a little sprinkle of garlic salt, about half a lemon. Throw some chopped ginger, fresh chopped ginger on top. And lastly, about probably, I don't know, a quarter cup soy sauce over the top. Put the lid on it. Press cook. In about 20 minutes, dinner will be served. Here it is all plated up. Just vegetables and rice for dinner tonight. Probably have a little sriracha with it. So the other night we made tortilla soup, and then the next day we added rice to it and had it for lunch. And so tonight we're finishing it off by making burritos. So just have some cheddar cheese down there, the tortilla soup with the rice, some fresh tomatoes, and then we'll add some lettuce and some avocado on top.